Hi chat, welcome to the stream. There we go, fix the zoom. How we all doing today? It is Wednesday, November 27th of 2024. We are back for yet another stream. As you can see from the title, we are working on Roost today. You better behave, chat. I'll put it into sub-only mode so quickly. If people are being toxic. Maybe I can get away with just something. But anyway, plan is to pick up some of my Roost projects and my button. Well, that's really annoying. This one works. Why doesn't? Okay, it does work. Anyway, let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then we'll jump into things. Emma has resubscribed at 56 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's great to see you again. I hope you're doing well, and I appreciate your continued support. Let me say hi to everyone who's here. Let's see. Viscount Thanos was first today. Viscount Thanos. I can speak. There's an S there. Welcome, welcome. Kegsit was here before the stream started. Weird. My chat doesn't line up with this one. Anyway. JJMC is also here. Hello, hello. Polymathic Man. Good to see you again. Kegsit, of course, even though I already said hi to Kegsit. Hello again, Kegsit. Proud phone fan. Proud? Oh, I think I goofed this up last time too. Proud phone pen. Oh my god. I don't know why that one's so hard. Grandpa's iPad, thank you for the gifted sub too. Kohler, welcome to subdom. Hello, hello, Grandpa's iPad. Here, we'll have a button. Free button for you. Proud phone pen. There we go. Easy Light, hello, hello. Good to see you again. Emma, good to see you as well. Kegsit, of course. I'm gonna say hi to Kegsit 4 times now. Joey's Bite says, what is Roost? You'll find out soon enough. Graham's iPad, hello, hello. It is me being goofy. Do I even have it cloned? I don't even have it cloned. Great. Perfect. We'll start from absolute scratch here. Oh, actually, I should put this somewhere so I don't lose it, or I forget why I had it. What is the structure of these? Yeah. Make sure 2024 11. What was yesterday? Because that was when I recorded. 26. What do I call this thing? C monotonic. Yeah. Polymathic Man, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Emma's got you. 20, 24, 11, 26. C monotonic. This is a small C program similar to my best of. Oops. Oh, that was a weird one. I guess I pressed a key so quickly that it thought I had escape held, and so thought I pressed control. Whack it. Oh, my neighbors, man. Not my neighbors. One of the people that lives near me in my neighborhood, which I guess is technically a neighbor, but usually when I think of neighbors, I'm thinking of just people directly adjacent to me. One of these fuckers has ordered a like massive steam cleaning thing, and my god, it is so fucking loud. I hope you can't hear it on stream. But there's been a constant for the last 3 fucking hours, and it's driving me nuts. I don't know how long it takes to clean a house either. Like that seems way too long. Like surely you could steam clean every floor like 4 or 5 times in that amount of time. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's driving me nuts. And technically they're legal by noise ordinances because you can kind of be as loud as you want from like 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. But oh, driving me nuts. It's like at just the right pitch where it's pissing me off too. But anyway, Ate DW says, welcome, baby. My second time catching a live stream. Welcome to the stream. Not working today? Great. Me neither. I also took today off. I actually took yesterday off. And I was supposed to go up north and hang out with my dad, but I'm not feeling well. Or at least yesterday. I feel a lot better today than I was yesterday, but I was not feeling well yesterday. I kind of skipped out on that, and then we're streaming today. Yeah. Oh, we got a scam train chat. All right, there we go. It's rest but chicken. Yeah, roost is rest with Anthony's bad accent. No, it's me just trolling people. Ormus, you're at 100k babbies. Wow. Do I have shared walls? I don't. I don't have shared walls, which is the wild thing. The way this thing works is there is first. Polymathic Man, thank you for the gift sub to Ate DW. Welcome to Subdom. Thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate that. And Nia the Cat, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. The way this like steam cleaner thing works is they have this giant fucking truck parked in front of their house, and on the back of this truck is this like giant motor thing that I think just has giant fans, and it's hooked up to a big old hose that they run into the house and use that to steam clean. And so that machine, that truck, is what's making this very, very loud noise. There's other types of steam cleaners which are like self-contained, like basically you bring a machine into the house and it's all like internal to the thing, and you kind of it's like a giant vacuum. Those ones, you know, you close the doors and the sound is contained to the house. It's not a big deal. Like, your neighbors don't care that you have steam cleaning happening because it's quiet. But this one has a giant fucking motor outside, and so everyone everywhere can hear it. And yeah. Oh, I think it just stopped. Oh, man, silence is golden. Sarphil, welcome to the stream. Hello, how you doing? But yeah, no, I do not have shared walls. And it's not even on my street. It's not even adjacent to my house. It's like a few streets over. And yeah, it's a few streets over and still making noise. Anthony's dad in chat? Is that you, Grandpa's iPad? My dad would never be on Twitch. I think he knows what Twitch is, but doesn't. Yeah. Strongly typed. Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again, Drunk Time Lord. How you doing? Nia the Cat, welcome. Why is the screen like that? I don't know which screen you're referring to. Normal. For debugging my virtual machine for this YouTube video. And I was like, this YouTube video, which if you haven't seen today's YouTube video, I have finally fixed. My computer. So this is no longer 0, which is amazing. I'm so happy. I've never been so happy to see an 8 or a 9 here, and it's very nice. It's very nice. Anyway, move workspace. What did I call it? Clock NST. Let's see. Yeah. This is a small C program similar to my best of script for debugging my virtual machine for this video. Yes. Add C monotonic. Cool. All right, done with that. Nice. Starfield says, doing good, thanks for asking. And how about you, besides getting bothered by that gigantic steam cleaner? It's going all right. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes today, because I haven't worked on this thing in forever, so I don't even know what I was working on. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was working on. I don't even know if this thing even works anymore. I know cargo. I know RestUp changed how their toolchain shit works at some point. I don't even know if pre-commit's working correctly for it. Big giant mess. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Also, now that I've fixed my VM, everything seems to be a lot faster. Oh, okay. Isn't even my library. This is someone else's library. Fuck. Okay, well, I guess we get to play the BitRot game, don't we? It's a long con. Long con. One of us is your father. I'm pretty sure if my dad watched my stream, he would have some things to say. Oh, we got the hype tray. Oh, I got the frog one. Yes. Yes. I wanted this one so much. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. It says check Discord. I don't see what's weird. What's wrong? Oh, why are there black borders? My stream fucked up? I know I messed around with some settings. Fine here. Right? Yeah, it looks fine here. Weird. Weird. TIL that TSC isn't just a horrible compiler maintained by Microsoft. Will you try Zig and admin of code this year? I've written a little bit of Zig and I was not a fan. I was not a fan, so I probably won't. Honestly, I'm not sure how well I'm gonna be able to stream AOC this year. I'm gonna try and do as much of it as I can. But I have like a holiday party right at the beginning, and so unless I stream remotely, yeah, then there'll be some weird stuff. Anyway, yeah. Stiggs BDW says, "What's this compiler you've had?" I probably just need upgraded Pensy currently. Yeah, it's probably whatever this crate is. Time is the one that's the problem. Time. Surely it's something like this. Cargo build. This is fine. That's a warning for my own code. All right, cool. We're off to our first little change here. Rust C version. Update time needed for Rust C 1.82.0. Hooray! We made a change today. Patrick MG says, "What was the problem with the VM?" Yeah, just watch the video. Here you go. Here's the video. You can watch it. People love to say that Rust packages don't break for years. Rust people love to praise their log files. They forget the fact that Rust C itself changes so often. Yeah, but I feel like Rust usually puts a lot more effort into making sure that they don't break stuff like this. I'm actually kind of surprised that, well, the around. See if the old code is still there. Let's do format items. Okay, so it was relying on inference here. I guess probably look at the new version of it. Well, this code looks basically the same as before. However, I'm guessing that one of these other things got a more explicit annotation. So, weird. Anyway, don't really care. And t equals 1 second. Fuck. Oh, you're gonna miss the first second of this video. Why did it link to the 1 second version of it? Weird. Anyway. The more roost you write, the more you realize how often packages need to update on rustc releases. It's very often. Yeah, it makes sense. But pretty easy to update. Oh right, Sentry's crate broke for me when I upgraded from 1.75 to 1.78. Doesn't surprise. The Sentry crate is... Well, I'm not gonna talk shit about my employer. Anyway, okay, so let's try and figure out what I was working on before. I want to say that I was working on, right. I want to say I was working on stage files only, and I hadn't gotten through all of the parts. Like I think I had only implemented intent to add and not the second part of this. I want to say I had another branch for this. And what had I started working here? Unstaged cleared. This is the other struct, the other drop that I have to implement. Yeah. So, I had not actually implemented this part yet. Cool. Not much of a roost user yet. Is upgrading rustc done often and or casually? I think so. Oh no, what are we laughing at? What did I fuck up this time? Okay, so source stage files only. This is what we're working on. And reporting this module over. And I think I'm done with the intent to add part. So we're basically re-implementing this context manager as drop. Yeah. RSCs come out like 5 to 6 times a year. Oh, that's really often. I thought they were I thought they were like quarterly or something. But what the fuck do I know? Why do I email? Stable ones. Let's see. RSC release schedule. This is not that helpful. Really want the change log. I want how often they do releases. Because I thought they had like a governance thing around it. This blob took too long to generate. Jesus. I've never seen this before on a markdown file. It's not even that long. It's only 14,000 lines. They must be running Ruby. That's actually kind of wild. Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand why it took so long, but it's also kind of wild. All right, so 1.81 was released when? Still doesn't actually give me the answer. September, and then 82 was October. Wow. Okay, that's pretty aggressive. So it's pretty fast. Pretty often. Grimace iPad says, I'm definitely on a loop. Are there any plans for a default virtualenv / package lock for Python similar to Node? There's a PEP, but I actually don't think that the PEP is I mean, it says standards track, but I don't think that this is actually. I've talked a little bit about this before. I don't think that this PEP actually addresses the problems that are needed. Well, it may address the problems, maybe, but I don't think that. I think the approach that they're taking is the wrong way about coming to a standard here, in that they've written this spec, but no one is using it. And they're not going to find the problems with this until somebody actually uses it. And if they just specify it and say this is the way, and then all the tools have to adapt to this, they're just going to end up with finding all the problems with it maybe almost immediately, but maybe not almost immediately. And I think that they need to actually have an implementation that practically uses this, that people use before, certifying such specification. So and I don't want to say anything bad about Brett. Like Brett knows their shit. Like, I just don't think this is the right approach to this. I think they should approach it in a completely different way. But I think they should start with implementation. And I don't think they'll. I don't know that they'll ever actually do that. But shrugs. I do think, well, at least my quick reading of the PEP, it does seem to address a lot of the things that are sort of problems in various lock files. Notably, there's platform-specific stuff, there's build outputs, there's source distribution, there's architecture and platform differences, there's many Linux versions, there's all this shit that you have to kind of capture in a log file, and from what I can tell, it seemed to address those. The other hard part is like Python versions. You sort of need to lock dependencies for every set of dependencies or every combination of platforms that you want to support, and that part's just kind of fucking wild. Getting to that is shitty. The easiest and laziest way to do this is to record. Actually, this doesn't even really work. Is to record like the full URL and hash of every. It's basically to copy the index into your log file, because of the way Python dependencies are. There's so many combinations and ways that you can resolve to a package that it's just kind of need the whole resolution path in order to get there, and that kind of defeats the purpose of a log file because it's not quick. But rugs anyway. I don't know. All that to say, like, I think they're approaching it wrong. I don't know that there's a good solution, and unless somebody's practically implementing it, they're not going to find all the problems with their proposal until it's too late. But yeah. 6 DBW says every 6 weeks. Yeah, I guess so. Elfin Ron, hello, how you doing? It's still under discussion last I checked. I think there's wide support for a solution. I think the tricky thing is no one wants to move first. Yeah, exactly. If no one implements it, no one knows whether it's fucked or not. Chunky Type says, another thing I really like is the dependencies comment syntax in standalone Python files. I actually think that is... It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. 725, 723. This one makes me nervous. Basically, there's now special comments that, if run with a executor tool, can parse this and then install these things and install a Python. This seems like a weird slippery slope. I hate comments that are functional. because they lead to they lead to all sorts of like funky behavior. You know, like a comment chain should always be safe. White space and a comment shouldn't matter. This shit means that no, this is a special syntax now, and it has to be in this particular place, and it can't put the license before or after it, or like you have to have specifically formatted white space inside the comment. And like I already know tools are gonna hate this. This looks like nonsense. And that's not even to start with like the idea of specifying dependencies for a script and then just having it magically install them. That part makes me really nervous. Because now you have to, more so than before, you have to audit what the fuck these are. You might need to update a comment in a file to change the dependency it seems like a bad idea. It seems very convenient for people that are just too lazy to package something, but my hot take is a bad idea. But it's already been specified and you know, a standard. So who gives a fuck what I say? Anyway. Kexit says Python is so cooked. I mean, Evie and Hatch are both waiting on the PEP to be resolved before they implement lock files. Yeah. Roll Adrian says the only winning move is not to play. My favorite movie of all time, by the way. It's true. It's true. The funny thing is UV supports running these files straight from a URL. What? Alright, we're doing code execution as a service. Fuck it. We'll just run a URL. What could go wrong? Jesus Christ. What a terrible idea. Wild. Absolutely wild. But anyway. Okay, so let me just double check that intent to add is done. I'm pretty sure we're actually just implementing the unstaged changes cleared part, which, yeah, is this struct here. Struct impl. Yeah, it's a struct. I implemented intent to add without actually running the command line, which I think is very cool. I was able to use this, which is a reimplementation of get in roost. Ricky Bob, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I also missed 6dbw. Thank you as well for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Make code, not wars. Funny you say that, because I feel like a lot of code is, well, for another day. Okay, anyway. So how does this thing work? All right, so rewrite this using Gix once easy. Yeah, I think when I wrote this comment, it was not easy to do this without a command line, but hopefully it's easy enough now. Seems the same as this. If index, ignore submodules, binary, exit code, no color, no xdiff, free. Yeah, because there's a strip here. Dash dash output. Okay. We get our diff result. If there is no diff, then we do nothing. Okay, none. Great, cool. If the return code is 1 and there's no output, which is a bug that we comment. Okay, great. Otherwise, if it's return code 1 and there's some output, we need to do the actual stashing. Great. Otherwise, there's an error. And I should probably format this better. Oh, literally what my comment says. Great. Good job, past me. But let's implement this inner part here. Which is basically we need to make a patch file. And I need to figure out how output is going to work. That'll be something for another time. I probably need to make some sort of the problem with how Python works, or what I'm doing in Python, is it's just a global variable that deals with like coloring nonsense, and I probably should actually make a stateful object that handles it that way. But for now, we're just going to print plain text, and I can make it colorful later. So we also need to implement the drop part. Okay, so let's do this part. We're gonna be looking up a lot of really dumb stuff because I don't know any of the standard ways to do things in Rust. So bear with me as I learn a programming language while writing it, while also sort of knowing the programming language, but relearning it. ANSI shit, yeah, exactly, Kexit, exactly. Okay, so Unix timestamp current, Unix timestamp roost. Current time in milliseconds. God, fuck off. From the little I've seen, pattern matching can be used for everything. That is kind of true. Kind of true in a little way. Popeye, the savior man, says, I'm trying to learn coding so I can develop a new coding language. The end goal is a coding language that's basically guitar tabs, and the end result is hopefully a DAW. So interestingly enough, my brother is actually working on basically the same project. Although he wants to make a DAW that's accessible to the masses, because part of the problem with the DAW is you need either a specific operating system, like it only targets Mac OS, or you need a significant amount of compute power to actually make it happen. And it would be fairly easy to have a cloud-based system that stores samples and such, and blah, 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 blah. But I don't know that he's actually made much progress on it. I would recommend not writing a programming language, just in general. Like, making new languages kind of sucks. I would probably recommend making like a library or some other structural way to make something happen. But I don't know. Learn programming first and worry about that problem later. Patrick says, what's roosting today? What's on the barbs? Not too much. I understand that you've been coding for 15 years or whatever, but never make the mistake of thinking you know roost. I mean, I know enough of it. I don't know enough to be dangerous. Sorry, the typo. I don't even know what the typo was. You're all good. Typos are standard. Colonel Warren says, is pre-commit RS going to be dropped and replaced with the current Python implementation for perf reasons? Most of the performance of pre-commit is not actually Python. The performance is running other tools. Like, pre-commit has very little overhead. Most of the benefits are distribution. But yeah. It says I use Foundation, which is web-based. Ah, cool. Boo, L take. I'm disappointed for making another programming language. Well. Drunk Time it says, World Chess Championship is going on. 18-year-old Indian dude may become the world champion. It would be the youngest champion to date. I have actually been I've been following it. I'm not waking up 4 a.m. to watch it live, but I've been watching recaps of it. Very interesting. I'm fucking garbage at chess, but I'm high rated in puzzles. Am I still logged in? No. Logged in over here though, surely. I basically just do puzzles. Yeah. I'm currently 2410 in puzzles with a peak rating of 2556. I have squandered 150 points in the last week or so. Ugh. Chad, it's the most open operating system Windows leaking into his mind with that take. Okay, anyway, let's actually fucking do some work here. Scroll down. Since Rust 1.8, you don't need to use a crate. You can use system time in Unix epoch. Cool. Yeah. This seems cool. Oh, but I also need the other part of this, surely. Why is this why is this so many lines? Have we done this already? No. Okay. Use standard time. I do this before. I like that. Okay. So, do I use time.time elsewhere here? Do I need to make a utility for this? We don't. Okay. Okay. I don't remember when I pasted, so we're not gonna just randomly paste something. My system time. Duration. Oh, colon now. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like there aren't really constructors in Roost, so time Unix epoch. I think we can just do this. Should never error, but dot as millis. I always feel like it's so lazy when people don't just fucking spell out function name. Some type of git wrapper? No. I'm basically taking this tool and roostifying it. Which I wrote this thing. Zico Santos says, "What's your monitor?" I actually have 3 monitors. This video is out of date, but the monitors are basically the same except for the one in front of me. Bobby says, I legit know nothing about coding because I'm kind of dumb. How does it even develop software in simple terms for people just wanting to get started as a hobby? How do I explain this in words that make sense? I think a lot of programming is basically taking an idea of how you structure and visualize something and then making those things real. I think like a stupid example, a silly example. Let's typo. Yeah, I have a curses thing in here, right? Ooh, a lot of them. This one. Yeah, this is like a very simple example, I guess. So what this program describes is a way to initialize a terminal window UI, so request for some input and then allow you to type your input in a way. I don't even know if it works anymore. What is your name? And you know, it allows me to type and backspace and say, my name is Anthony, and then it says, oh, hi, and then it exits. I think what I'm trying to explain is that like software is a way to just tell the computer what you want it to do, and you can use that to build a thing. I don't think that makes any sense. But Crampiel, hello, how you doing? What is this? Christmas already? Not quite. I'd probably want to solve them. Google and learn until your brain hurts. That's not that far off. Timeblock says bread. Uh-huh. Gabriel says, awesome video, by the way. I love going down the rabbit hole like this. Yeah, we fixed my VM. Yeah. Kexit says, incredibly W function pilled take. Oh boy. Standard Pointers here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Sorry for the toxic vocabulary. What says, so it's permissions-based communications. I wouldn't say it like that. That's not how I would describe it. It's more like instructions to an abstract machine. Yes. Mario M, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, we have our milliseconds. I don't even remember how to string format. This is gonna be a rough stream. Let's see. Rust current PID. That's the other part we need to get. Process : ID. Great. Format. I feel like there's a format bang macro. Format. And what do we actually... Learning by doing is the best? Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Okay, so we're trying to get patch file name. Yes. Patch file name equals format bang. What does the format language look like? Hey, so you remember you can put just names in here for parts of it? Yeah. Can you mix and match though? Patch. No. Dash. I feel like this is not gonna work, but we'll try it nonetheless. Process ID. Yeah. Let's see if it builds. Yield patch is never used. That's fine. We'll use that eventually. And then I guess we can just run it. Where is the binary target? We can just do cargo run. I think we can just do cargo run. To do stash and such. Hello, we got a patch file name. Cool. Patchdir. Patchdir is passed in. Do we have it passed in here? That would make things really easy. We do. I assume that's what this P is. Yeah, that would be the patchdir, which is great. Okay, cool. So, how do I do path joining? We're learning real basic things here. Okay. No. Have a path. How do I add a component to it? Extension with file name. You have a file. This replaces the last component. Not quite what we want. This is all the clone shit at the end, which is never useful. Do they not show an example of this? I feel like this is the most important thing to do. How do I get path.join and roost? Oh, this is node. Oh, it's literally join. Okay. Duh. Azure path to path buff. Okay. I wonder if I can just do that directly. P dot join this. Anthon not found in P. Really? Path. What do you mean? Why not found for this parameter type? I'll probably get a better error message if I assign it first. Probably need to borrow or something. Okay, that not helpful there. Excuse me, streamer, but the code on the right is not roost. It's true. That's what we're linking from. P must be missing some bounds, says Moomy. Probably. Short child, hello. How you doing? But but why? We're gonna do the old add ampersands until it works problem. Why? But I've done this elsewhere. This seems relevant. So what did we have here? Self directory was a path buff. Oh, so that might be the problem. No, this has the same constraint here. Weird. Creates an own path buff with path, a join to self. What the fuck? But why? What is the patch file name type? Oh, I remember how to do this. What's the trick here? I feel like this is the way to make it give me a good error message here. Expected I64 found string. Is string not convertible to path? Not referenceable as path. Is that the problem? That's probably it. Assign it to unit? This works too. Yeah, that's probably the problem. Because I bet string is not path. But if we borrow it, just gonna try random shit until it compiles. Impl asref path for string, so it should work. Am I missing something? P itself is the problem, not the file name. So P is this guy. I think it's because P is wrapped in asref. Do I need a star? I feel like I'm writing C++. Ugh. I feel like I'm writing C++. This is so basic, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I guess we can, like, someone else can correct me later. What's the... push? We're at a semicolon. Method not found in P. What the fuck? Why not? Excuse me? What the fuck? Why doesn't this work? I feel like this should work. Try bounding to path instead. Not a trait. I guess instead of doing this, we would just do... then we gotta fix it elsewhere, but this needs a P. I have a known size at compile time. Yeah. That's just saying do this. Should be patch P. FF cannot be formatted. Call display. Wait, but that seems like it's button. So what the fuck is the difference between asref path and borrowed path? I feel like they're the same thing. Asref auto dereferences if the inner type is a reference or a mutable reference. You don't get auto dereference, which is why asref didn't work. So does that mean I just need to dereference it? Oh, and I was dereferencing not the value. Okay, I'm gonna put it back to asref. So I should be able to just do star p, but in parentheses, dot join patch file name. What's the trick for display? I don't remember. What is colon question mark? Maybe that's debug. Type P cannot be dereferenced. Fuck. Courier D, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Why the fuck not? Method not found in P. Yeah. What? What in the hell? Like this looks very similar to what I have here. What do they do here? Do I need to dot asref? That's so stupid. Why do I need to do that? What? What? But why? That seems dumb. Why do I need asref? Is it the same as doing this? No. Okay. Cool. Alright, we got past that. You need to turn asref x into x reference. Asref t means that p implements the trait which turns t into borrowed t. But you actually need to do that. Got it. That makes sense. All right, cool. We got our Jesus. We got our patch file name, and we can do a little print doodad. How do I convert a path buff to a string? Is the next part. Owned mutable path. Oh, this is funky. I didn't know you could do that. Do 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 do. Push. Up. Into OS string. I see. Hey, what's up, Andrew Linux? Hello, hello. Bring no worky today? It's all good. It says, fun fact, Louis Pilfold, the author of Gleam programming language, did not know roost when starting to write the compiler. Oh. I'm writing roost, that's true. Nestak, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. How do I get the string version? Oh, to stir. Yields a stir slice if the path is valid Unicode. Yeah. Because we need to write that too. Yeah. Okay. That seems not hard. Println. Unstaged files detected. Period. Hashing unstaged files to move. Line numbers. Thank you for the follow. I seem to remember that's you, Angelia next. Kexit. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Eric says, what's the update on the competing Roost project? Nothing really. They didn't reply to my last. A bunch of people are mad. But that's neither here nor there. So should never fail, but fine. And then we have a thing for it. I thought we had a thing for this. What am I doing? Do I not have this? I swear I do. I feel like there's a crate for this. I have a lot of dependencies already. Create dir all. What I want. Create dir all p. I'm sure that's going to be unhappy in a sec, but we'll fix it when we get there. And then we need to write the file to that. Okay, so interestingly, I use string as the value here, but this should really be path of. Ah, you still got automated, Andrew Linux. I'm surprised these show up here now. They used to just not go through it all. Maybe it's because you're a VIP. Chris Writes Codes, hello. How you doing? Chris Writes Code. That makes way more sense. Welcome back. How you doing? Yes, I think this should be path rather than string. Which is fine. So eventually we need to do okay patch p. And we need to write the contents to a file. Well, that's real easy. Diff dot standard out. And now we play the compiler game. We still have to do all this shit still. So this is still not done. Oh boy. Oh. Affected option unstage cleared found path bug. Semicolons. Right, I didn't actually make myself. This should be you yourself. Options self. I'm gonna make up syntax and see what it does. Okay, sum. Why is it? That makes. Why not patch p? Unknown field. Oh, cause this doesn't match the variable name. Oh yeah, not VIPs also go to automod now. That's new. They changed it. What's with the semicolons? Doesn't Roost not use those things? If you're just wait, why did I use as OSter? I didn't. Was there not as stir? Was I imagining that? Where is the fucking Oh, it's Tooster, not Aster. Tooster. Uh, does this return option instead of? Or returns option? Yeah, of course linear numbers is gonna work, line numbers. Got a dip. Thank you for stopping by, Viscount Thanos. Yeah, so this is an option, not a result. And oh. I'm pretty sure this is infallible. So I think I can just do dot unwrap. That'll just panic if it's wrong. Value used here after move. Oh, so we need to borrow there. I didn't use the result of create dir all. Didn't use the result of write. Which actually, this message is out of order here. It's like a slight micro bug here. Because I guess it is saying it is about to do this. Who cares? Maintain the same one. It's a little bit weird though. Things that take no computation use as underscore thing. Things that take computation use into if it consumes self or to if it doesn't. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. So now we need, this will be in the drop implementation. Interesting that drop is infallible. Cannot produce results. Because these can all crash. I guess you just panic on a failed drop? Yeah, not the drop song. Not the drop song. Alright, check out commands is up here. We'll use it twice. So I guess we'll just do discard. Well, actually, let's see that it actually did the thing. Look at that. Cool. Upcrate const. I don't know why I did it like that. Oh, because this gets used elsewhere. Interesting. I had already started thinking ahead on that. Function. Discard changes. What the fuck is this supposed to be? What is result unit? I don't know. I have one somewhere else. Oh, it is just unit. Okay, makes sense. So we need to process thing. I set an environment variable for look at the particular type. Link to itself. Great. Command new args and inserts or updates an explicit environment variable mapping. Add environment variable mapping to the spawn process or overwrite a previously set value. You can use ems to set multiple variables. Nope. This is exactly what we want. So, command new get how do I .args? I should preserve this comment too. -c submodule.recurse equals 0 checkout -dot.m skip post checkout. What do we set it to here? And output? No, we probably don't care about its output. I guess we should capture it so that it doesn't producing. Yeah, so we can. And then this status, there should be a like check the exit status. Did they not finish the status? Exit okay. The nightly experimental API use exit status error. Was termination successful? They still haven't finalized this thing? I feel like they were finalizing this when I was working on this. Yeah. Last time. Way back in 2021. Why did they never finish this? Does not appear to be. Cool. Rest takes forever to finalize anything nice. Every time I find something cool, it's nightly only. Yeah. Yeah, this fucking sucks. Okay, well then I guess. I mean, I don't really care about using or not using nightly. Am I using nightly already? Sounds like JavaScript with browser support. Browser support. And hold value. Guess we'll use S1 Cube, hello, how you doing? Patrick OMG says, how about standard error? Do I not need to do something for that? Thought output also captured standard error, but making all of its output by default standard out and standard error captured. Yeah. Fine there. If output dot status dot success, not output dot status dot success, then it's not okay, is it? It is. Do I need okay unit? I will find out. Is the dot? We got there. I do like writing roost. It's fine. It doesn't feel terrible. I mean, there's some stuff that's a little bit strange, like we fought with Azref earlier, just because I didn't know. Yeah, I need to make a better way to do this later. Now that I need the semicolon. This is this is where well, you know, I trust the code, right? So let's implement the drop first. That way it'll do the thing that it's supposed to do. Did I use the right function? I think so, yeah. Yeah. Patrick says into one. Well, it's very unlikely that this will produce, well, this shouldn't produce any output, and so it should only be standard error. So standard out should be empty. But I don't super care about the error messages right now. I'm mostly trying to get functionality, and then polish will come later. But let's actually implement drop. feel like I should be better about this, but that's... Oh, I need to comment. We'll do that first. Ah, can't reformat it. Forcing submodule.recurse equals 0 is in nested submodules. Of get before that option was to check out. Oh, and so then we just need changes. Goopy X, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. What the name? All right. Mutable self. Self will have patch, so we don't need to check that. Just need to do first we try apply. Self.patch. If apply item dot check with her. Yeah. I don't think that's the right method, but that's fine. Dash changes conflicted with hook auto fixes. There's no single quotes here. Playing back fixes. This is such a useless comment given what this message says. Discard changes dot unwrap. Because we cannot drop has to be infallible, so if we can't, then we panic, I guess. Drugs? I don't know the right way to do this. I have never written a drop in Rust before. Python's context managers can raise, which is kind of makes sense why it's this way, but Might get apply. Units, I guess. Args apply. I see. We insert a thing before. Is there a way to put arguments earlier? Iterator over the command args. Oh. Koopa, hello, hello. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to modify. Fine, I guess. Hey, the bot answered. Perfect, perfect. I mean, I guess we can just do... I think I'm overthinking this. Apply. Oh, this needs to take the patch file. Oh, I see why it's string and not path buff. I understand now. We're gonna switch it back to string. Yeah, there's no readme. Take with it what you will. Needs to say patch as. Let's see what that does. I don't think that. No Warren. Do this. Oh no. Let's see. We're back at. The name of that thing. If what? You code another Python interpreters such as MicroPython or CircuitPython. Yes. In fact, some of my code used to be bundled with MicroPython. My code was their f-strings implementation for the longest time. I don't think that's true anymore. I haven't targeted any. I haven't written anything useful beyond like a Blinky program or a thing that I had the CircuitPython from PyCon 2019, which was a little circular board with LEDs around it, and I made a fun little animation just to play around with it. But I actually don't have the device anymore. I think I gave it to my brother. Migrating from Python to Roost, maybe. If not, retry .status.success. Yeah, that function looks way shittier than before. And this needs to get road. Is on. Isn't a thing, but that makes sense. Fuck. I had the wrong. The lowercase k. Is it not Esther? Oh. Needs to contain unit. Formatting sucks. Bang bong. Bang song. Here you go. I don't have a special thing for that. I thought we had this, but I have forgotten. Rust, standard, path buff. Booster. Heck, U8 cannot be formatted with the default formatter. Well, for now, don't care. We're just gonna get ugly output. We have that in two places, I guess. Yeah. We need to get the error there. I'm watching a YouTube series about two Portuguese guys hitchhiking the US. How hard do you think it is? They're currently in Memphis. It depends a lot on. Unfortunately, in the US, it depends a lot on their race and gender. And whether they run into people that are monsters. Okay, in theory, this actually is all implemented. Let's over this part. So just something. Oh, we actually do have standard error here. Sure, we'll do that later. They're both white. One of them had to shave his beard because people were afraid to stop. I feel like even then, like, this looks so ugly. Less ugly. God damn it. What? Expected string found stir. God damn it. I think. Then we're gonna need to borrow somewhere. Maybe. Oh no, we don't have to borrow. Look at that. Relc lol, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. In the Football World Cup, they went from Portugal to Dubai only hitchhiking, but having a Portuguese passport helps. Yeah, having a passport helps. Legality of hitchhiking varies by state too. I think that's also true. Would make sense. But, I mean, you can still do it without it being legal. Alright, so we're gonna try this. Should we do a little gamble here? And I'm gonna go fill up my water while this happens. Let's see. Will this successfully stash and unstash my changes? Oh, I don't have enough words. Yes and no. Not. So it's not wide enough to properly type this out. I'll give you 1 minute. All right, gamble your points. I'll be right back. Flots Drew, hello, hello. How you doing? Yeah, be right back. All right, we are back. Flusher says, I'm getting paid to write bad code again. Isn't that redundant? All code sucks. Let's see, what was our prediction? We have 8 people no, 2 people yes. Movie with 69 on yes, and we got Easy Light with 5K on no. Movie says, all roost code is perfect, it must work. Hey, there you go. Patrick says, add a dash simulate option, just print the command standard out. No, thank you. That's feature creep. We don't have time for that. Cargo run. Unstaged files detected. Stashing unstaged files to patch file. Restored changes from patch file. It worked. Hooray! Doubters lose. Outcome, yes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say that's good enough for now. for this feature. Commit amend. Commit stage files only. We do this? Do we Clippy it up? Do we see what Clippy has to say here? Easy money? Yeah, wait, how did the points go here? 29K to Moomy, holy shit. You got so many there. 1 equals 0 versus is empty. Ah, cool. Six, right? The working directory of this package has uncommitted changes. Are you fucking serious? Clippy won't do anything if you've got a random ass file sitting there? This is dumb. This is bad. Not even a hot take. This is just wrong. Yes, they give you a way to work around it, but whoever made this error message is a fucking idiot. That's so stupid. This isn't part of the repo. It shouldn't fucking matter. Oh, so dumb. That's so stupid. Is the reason you're rewriting Rust? Make it easier to distribute. Yeah. Just run it. If it works, it works. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I said don't gamble for money. Yeah, gambling actually bad. Don't gamble. I don't even think I have CI set of this. Right. Git commit dash amen. It does work. It does actually work, which I think is kind of funny. I think I want to train myself into getting rid of the D, just because git commit dash amen seems funny. You can compile it to one binary instead of shipping via dependencies. Yeah, but also like, if it's just a single binary, then you're not stuck to pip and such, and the Python ecosystem and Jericho breaking changes to setup tools all the fucking time and breaking shit in import lib metadata and dealing with versions updating and downgrading. Like, if it fucking works, it'll always fucking work is the goal. Okay, so we're partway through run, I guess. Timidus says, sorry to bother you, but could you do one run on monkey type? Not without spending the channel points. There's a type racer redeem if you really want. Okay, so we're implementing run. Where are we in that implementation? Run. Right. This is implemented in the argument parser, I believe. I believe we did something cool for this. Yeah, requires. This is a thing that's in clap directly, which is. Oh, we implemented that. Gosh. This is this bit here. This I believe is also implemented in the argument parser. Yeah, this is actually very cool. I was very happy with the argument parsing stuff here in that it gave a lot of flexibility to represent this logic, but directly in the argument parsing rather than having to handle it later on. Andrew next says, when can I redeem my 24-hour stream? I still owe a 12-hour stream, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna be realistic here. I will turn the redeem back on once I quit my job. I don't know when that's gonna be. It might be years from now. But I will turn the redeem on and I will do 12 and 24-hour streams when I don't have my job. It's really hard to do it otherwise. Ob the Noob says, chat, let's all pinch channel points. Pitch in channel points. I'm interested to know. Oh, I can just tell you my typing speed. On this keyboard I'm a little bit slower than my other keyboard. On this keyboard I can pretty consistently stick around like 120 words a minute. On the other one I can stretch it to like 130. I think my best on like a type racer was like 140-ish something, but I'm not very consistent there. Didn't find monkey type for points. Well, if you redeem type racer and specify you want monkey type, I can do that. for being oddly specific here. When are you quitting your job? I don't know yet. Stream yourself working? I actually can, and I'm actually working to make it so that I can stream more of my job. However, it's a big fucking project to get that done, and unfortunately, during that project, I can't stream a lot of what I'm doing. But I'm basically open sourcing a big chunk of closed source code, which prevents me from doing a lot of work on stream. But once that's open source, basically all fair game. But you said once you quit your job and not if, yeah. Or says, how many points to switch to the 2 keyboard halves and then do a type racer? I have actually done that. I have actually done that before. It's actually not that terrible. Like my brain has to think a little bit initially to like figure out the crossed arms thing. But once I like figure it out spatially, it's actually not that bad. Drew and CJ, you both work for Century? Yeah, but CJ works on like the podcast stuff, which like I'm not never mind. I'm not doing my spicy take on that. Okay, so I think this part is not implemented. Yeah, I don't know why I have an explicit drop here. I don't know why. Cross, not switch? Oh, like this? Fuck, I don't think I can do that. I don't even touch type properly. I don't even the oh the where's the Q? Q E U I. Oh my god, that is such a mind fuck. This is such a mind fuck. Okay, we can't do that. Crossfoot not switch. Holy shit. Yeah, that would be absolute nonsense. Spyro, hello, just popping in to say nice job fixing clock stuff. That looked like a journey. Oh my god. I've been losing my mind for the last however many months about my VM and timing and being a mess. Sticky Dip says, what's the blue thing in the middle? Yo! Look at the bot! Look at the bot doing its thing! Ayo. And the Ninja toy. Movie says at this speed we might get a chance. A chance at what? I got to witness this for free. Excellent. Yeah. A nice regex could work. Yeah. A chance at beating me in Type Racer? Oh, true. Yeah. But at that point, I might as well just fucking finger poke it, because I think I could finger poke while staring at the keyboard with crossed hands. Let's see, the quick brown fox jumped over. Fuck. Backspace is the real weird one. The lazy dog. Oh, it's jumps, isn't it? We'll just say dogs then. Like, fuck, I knew I had this wrong. It's jumps over the lazy dog. Anyway. But that's not touch typing. That's finger poking. No, the keyword's upside down. No. This has been enough. Okay. So this is the thing that's not implemented yet. It's interesting that staged files that this was done here. Oh wait, no, it's right here. We have this chunk of code. Right, because we didn't need to do any of the argument parsing. So we did this. Okay, cool. All the environment variable stuff also handled by the argument parsing layer, if I remember correctly. Commit. Recommit envar. Oh, I did this. How does this shit work? Macro nonsense, almost certainly. Where is it though? Is it in here? No. How does this work? Treatment, rs source lib. Precommit env. Set precommit envvars. Did we just not? Oh, we did do that. Oh, it's in here. Aha! That's this shit. I don't know that we ever set this, do we? Oh, I guess we set that automatically. Aha, that's the first part of the code. Cool, okay. And we do this. And now we're on to the actual execution part. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Proc macros, Monka S? Yeah, macros. I don't know. I wrote that part a long time ago, and I really like it. It makes this very straightforward. Oh, I bet I can get rid of this now. I think I got rid of it in here. Legacy names, new names. Might not ever be able to factor that out because I don't know how I would make an error warning message for it. That's fine. Okay, so now we're really just into the like execution part, aren't we? I feel like I already did configuration loading somewhere. Ooh, stuff. So that gets the config file name. Alright, config used. String lossy. I guess maybe I should use that in the other place where we use toStir. Pandoxer says macaroni and cheese. Ayo. Why did you go with Rust, not something like Go? Because I hate writing Go. Go makes me sad to write. And Rust seemed interesting to learn, and high enough level that I could potentially get something working. All my homies hate Go. Okay, I swore I started doing configuration loading. Oh yes, my other macro thingy. I think this was before I had this thing here. Yeah. Did we load this somewhere? We do. I guess. But it doesn't work. Oh, that's not great. I'm surprised that I didn't actually get this working. Partially working. Okay, so we need to make the enum stuff work. I guess that's next. Is the actual implementation part. How am I gonna represent a union? Oh, this is the YAML garbage, right? January of 2023? Yeah. Weren't you working on it earlier this year? Time is a vacuum. Yeah. Okay, so how the fuck does this shit work? So validate produces the result. Got it. So I need to figure out how to make unions work. This should do. Yeah, because we had a this work in pre-commit, so the repo part is sort of yeah, we have these things here. So repo is actually a sentinel here. So what does that look like in our structure here? We have repos, which is vec repo, but really this should be vec of a few things, few choices here. How do I represent that? I guess we can implement this. And this implements result of self. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a classic repo. There's also going to be repos that are going to be enums. Enums. Why do I keep saying union? I mean enum. Can you have a vector of enums? I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work because I don't think I implemented enums at all. So I'm gonna have to make this shit work. This dead code check will go away later. Actually, I think these are manifest hooks. Let's see. Monster says, what is Pregament RS? I believe it should be self-explanatory. We also have these warnings. I don't know how those are going to work yet. Yeah. Not for performance reasons. And for distribution, making it easier to distribute. I don't know how these warnings are going to work. We're going to skip those for now. I mean, I can kind of think of how they're going to work, but skipping it for now. So I think these are just manifest. But they're not quite. Because of the warnings. But we're just gonna do this for now. Meta is all sorts of fucky. I don't exactly know how this is gonna work. Will normal Pregament also become roost at some point? This is normal Pregament. It just doesn't work. Ashley, hello, how you doing? Good to see you again. It's even. I guess these are manifest hooks, but special. I think we're just gonna make them config hooks now and figure that out later. This should produce all sorts of errors. Okay. Need string commas, I guess. Yeah, how does this work? Zani, hello, welcome. Need struct with named fields. That seems like one of my messages. Aha. Need struct with named fields. Yes. So I guess that doesn't do derive there because it's an enum. And then we have to simple big V for repo. Should be self. Got the word enum. And I forgot to remove this. Variants are never constructed. Yeah. Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. How did Oh, because we didn't actually push an error message in here? Why didn't this code run? Well, that's weird. I found it interesting that you close Babby every time you want to run cargo. Yeah, it's... Have you heard of ROS? Yeah, but I don't remember what it is. It's like a robotics framework, if I remember correctly. Okay, so why didn't it call... Why didn't it call... Why didn't it call this? For F in field. Like, I feel like it should have tried to parse these, but it did not. Do I need to wrap it in another structure, maybe? It's a dumpster fire? Yeah. Unpack option. Yeah, that's if it's optional. Not. If it's option, this is if it has configure default. This says configure default expert. Otherwise, does this. But why did it not run the Vex stuff? For vect. If it's vector, yeah. ret equals config validate. This should have produced an error. What happened here? Liza Palolo, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know why this didn't run. Oh, because I didn't pass a file name? I forgot to pass a file name. That's my bad. Okay, so it is actually running. Great. Okay. So now we need to look at this to figure out how to retrieve a key from something. Because we got to figure out how to make this happen. I don't remember how this works. Well, I kind of remember how it works. V, okay, so V has to be a what if it's the wrong type though? I guess you could just call get on whatever the fuck and it doesn't care. Or yeah. Oh no, here we go. We get expected map here. It might actually make it easier to just turn this into a struct and then have a here's the real Anthunk. Gotta sleep. Well, thank you for stopping by, Andrilianx. Good to see you. Might actually make it easier to use a struct just so we get this validation for free. And then we can actually just pass the value along. Yeah. It's gonna look stupid though. I guess no, we'll just do it the right way. If let's certain YAML value mapping v equals v. Otherwise, if it all fails, we can just do And so then we can just do sure. String. If v dot get repo equals some value string local 1 2 self local repo okay, that's well. See the question mark. Self is not a struct. Where does self? This should be meta repo. Meet repo. Maybe it's like this. I don't fucking know. We're having a semicolon here. Expected unit type? Valley. Value. I want the first error message better than the last one. Vector string found. Okay. Consider borrowing. You know what? We're actually gonna do this differently. Uh, doesn't seem right. Those have to have commas. Right, either. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. It's the right number of parentheses now. Expected value found mapping. Oh. Right, we need the actual. There's so many. Method calls are not allowed in patterns. Come here. Looks horrific, but maybe. Expected borrowed string found borrowed stir. Expected unit found result this. Why unit? What the fuck? Why? Method of enum returning enum rust. I don't understand why this isn't a thing. Like, why does it think that this is unit? I don't understand. You might have meant to return this value? I did, yeah. But I don't think that's the problem. Zyro, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Well, let's just do what it tells me to do, even though I know it's wrong. It wants this semicolon here. Non-exhaustive patterns not covered. I don't want it to do this. I want it to do nothing. I don't want it to return anymore. Ah! Can I do this? Why did I need the returns? I don't understand. If I remove this, is it still fine? What the fuck? Why did it want the returns? That error message makes no sense. And just back to self, is it still okay? What the fuck? Okay, how do I make this less nested, I guess? Oh, I think it was mad because of this exhaustiveness. And so it wouldn't let me early return these unless I handled this exhaustiveness. Can I combine these with and? I don't even know what the and symbol is in Rust. Let expressions in this position are unstable. Because of fucking of course they are. Jesus, this is back from 2018? Unresolved problems. Fuck. 3 weeks ago, people are still working on this. Literally working on it 3 days ago. Well, that's kind of cool. Uh, and Bugle Cluck, send help for me, right? Yeah, I guess we double nest this for now. I guess we can do it this way. Oh, fuck. That value, oh. Argument number 1 of type O. Let's need CTS, of course. And I used the wrong type here. I feel like I should be able to generalize this somehow. Because this feels like, it feels like we should be able to implement this entirely in the macro. This looks like a blazingly fast programming language. Maybe. Let's see what this does then. Cool. We got a remote repo and we got a local repo. That's pretty cool. Not quite done though, but no. Let's try to admin a code with roost and had to stop on the second day because I failed to understand the concept of borrowing. Yeah, Rust does kind of have that learning curve. I guess in admin of code you have to deal with borrowing a lot more. But I actually personally don't think that borrowing is that complicated of a concept. If you've had to deal with ownership in other languages like C or C++. Help, remove it entirely. Okay. This is that okay. This error message actually seems slightly useful, but I also feel like this is so unnecessary that I'm just gonna fucking fix it myself. Properly parse repo local. Partially implement repo local / repo meta. Obviously not completely done yet, but simply learn C or C++ to learn Rust. I mean, at the end of the day, it's very closely tied to RAII, and just understanding the concept, I feel like isn't that hard. Oh. Dependabot garbage, fine. Fix the dependabot garbage. They're all in GICs, I guess. So what happens if we just blindly do cargo update? Really nothing can go wrong, right? And surely cargo build will succeed, right? Okay. No shot this works. Yeah, I had a feeling. But this is only in their code, not in mine. Type annotation needed. We're at 28.1. Why are we on such a fucking old version then? Why so old? Oh, because I've forced an old version? I'm 30 versions behind? Why was it installing Nix? Nix? Hopefully... Oh, Unix APIs. Alright, surely some of my code is not compatible with 30 versions of updates. That's actually not that many error messages, so... Cannot find... Okay. Discover with environment overrides, returns self. Okay. So how do we figure out what you are? You have kind within it. Is it just a member? No. This type purposely isn't very useful. To thread local. Jesus. Does this thing have kind? Branch, blah blah blah. No. Kind, here we go. So we got a 2 thread local, I guess. Method not found in repository. Oh, it's already a repository. So what the fuck? This is in a different location? Perhaps? Method not found in thread safe repository. What the fuck? It just told me it's not that anymore. What type are you? Expected thread safe repository. What? What is your type now? Repository. Okay. Kind is now a different thing. Like capitalized? No. Gix repository kind. We're cooking. We're getting there. Have they not found in repository? Oh. You don't need to do this anymore. Expected stage found integer. What type are you? Age. No. I don't know where it's gonna be. You just search. Stage. This sounds right. Has unmerged paths. If it is not 0. Maybe? Oh, this is, what is your geeks index? Geeks index entry stage. Mismatched types. Expected stage found integer. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Stage unconflicted. Oh, it's cooking. Help still works. The staging and unstaging appears to still work. Cool. Update fucking everything. I guess. Was Clippy mad about anything now? Hey man, Python was my first love, and it will be my last. It's not actually that complicated. Understanding the borrow checker is not that bad. And understanding ownership is not that bad. Just have to do it. Just have to do it. Okay. Upgrade Gix. 1,000 insertions, 600 deletions. Yeah. That resolve all of our dependent bots? No. There's no way this is live though, right? Oh. Look at that. Hooray. I feel like all these are really old. Is there a way to just be like, yo, cargo upgrade, but real, but actually upgrade? What is path diff? Like, what does this do? Nothing. But there's no way that this is the latest version, right? Yeah. 3.14 and we're on 3.4. So how do you make cargo upgrade stuff? Update is just for the lock file, I guess? Cargo update dependencies. You're not an outage call till 11:30? Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing, Build Office? Hello, hello. Cargo edit. Oh. Is that the thing that I want? from May, and the accepted answer. Been revived? Yeah, well, I just started working on it a little bit again. What could go wrong? I'm almost out of time though, so it'll be the last thing that I do, and then I gotta run. Fans are really spinning up on this one. Holy shit. Glad we installed Dunce though. Very useful. Incompatible. Why did it not? Why did it not refreeze these then? Because it was already up. It seems to have just bumped versions, I guess, now. So that's cool. What the fuck is indoc for? Oh. I see. For... I don't know. Multi-line strings of some sort? What are you? Indented string literals. My alarm. Okay. Yeah. That's a great episode for today. This is actually way more chill than any of the other Roost streams have been, so that's cool. Anyway, my name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. So go subscribe there, hang out, watch those videos. Yeah, subscribe. VODs are uploaded to the VODs channel. That's anthonywritescode-vods. We didn't drop any frames today, which is kind of cool. I'm guessing Twitch had some problems before. Oh, I forgot a thumbnail. Oh, and it got way more views than usual. Maybe fuck thumbnails. Yeah. Anyway, join the Discord. Come hang out with us. That's gonna wrap us up for today. I gotta run, otherwise I would raid. So I will see you around in the future. Have a good one, chat. Bye.